Alright, let's try this again. Turn that off. I gotta do the fucking sound again.
Is a leech that will suck on every single teat available to him to milk some sort of money and fame and attention out of the internet. And one of the lowest hanging fruits and easiest ways to do that is to be like, hey, what is a demographic of people that everyone hates?
Alright.
You know,
Turn
people
that
take
off.
advantage of children, sure. So
Yeah,
I
what the
can
fuck
just
was that?
kind of have free reign and do whatever I want now.
I'm
So
good.
that's kind of what he's been doing.
You're such a battle. Oh, you ready for this part?
Yeah, run it up.
You're such a.
Alright, we're good.
When the first time I asked you on sparking or steel? I'm a sick. I like to quit fuck. I'm a sick.
So when I first saw this clip, my brain literally melted.
What the fuck?
So we've planned out a stream where we're baiting someone who is allegedly a predator. We've invited Lil Pump on.
You won't be outsmarting me.
While I'm spray painting the predator's head in front of a live audience, like, what in the fucking world is happening? And the crazy part is, like, it's tough to come out and be the guy that's like, hey, I don't like what they're doing, because ultimately, what is it, like, an alleged predator getting humiliated in public? But if you know nothing about Vitaly, he is one of the OGs on the internet. He's been around for a decade plus. You know, grew a huge following, doing very abrasive pranks, all types of shit. He kind of embodies most of the things I typically despise about social media. Not to mention his weird steroid phase, and then, I don't know, it was 2018
That
or
sucks.
19, where he allegedly was tripping
Everything
on
got all
mushrooms
fucked
and
up.
beat
Now I'm
off
losing.
a random woman that was jogging that turned into this long drawn out lawsuit that is now closed. Just a lot of weird shit has come from him. So this has clearly caused a big stir in the community over the last several months. There's been a lot of copycat people doing this type of thing. Kick, as we know, is kind of a cesspool of these, you know, IRL live streaming people that are just doing anything and everything to catch a little shred of attention. The worst of humanity, quite frankly, just desperate for views and people's attention.
Yeah, Jimmy, I want to talk to you.
Fuck you, I'm on Kick. I ain't streaming no weird shit.
What's up? Shall I meet the 15-year-old?
That is Ty Dolla Sign. It's still so hard for me to believe that he has these like celebrity guest appearances on his pedo hunting videos. It's like a blend of like some stupid MTV shit in the 90s, and then like Chris Hansen, but not regulated, done only.
I think I'm just gonna fucking concede.
You're a fucking rapist, bro. That's what you fucking are, bro.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Go check, guys. Go here. Go there. Go there. Turn around.
Yeah, just spark up a little blunt mid like pedo head shaving. Wild. Throwing firecrackers at him. And I mean, these are just little highlights. A lot of this stuff goes viral on Twitter, these little clips, but his streams are like 5-6 hours long at some points.
Come on.
Today is a stream that he did with Steve Will Do It, where they kind of go through the same formula. It's always kind of the same formula. So according to them, they have a couple of people pose as minors to date potential pedos on the internet. Standard operating procedure. They document conversations and plan a meetup. They compile a few of those people and turn it into a stream, basically. So there are some streams where it's multiple sting operations, if you will. They get some sort of special celebrity guests or some guests to join along, and they go to the meetup spot. They have some sort of harassment plan.
Yeah, I'm conceding. That fucked me all up.
They film it as it
I could have had my boring clicks out. I could have gone.
not all the
God.
time.
Why the
There's not
fuck did that all
typically any
crash?
arrests,
Oh,
or
fuck
there's no
it.
confirmation of charges or anything. They just kind of have this
No one ever
finale
talks to
of
me in chat
embarrassing
anyway,
the
so if you say
potential
something,
predator
I'll
with some
see
sort of
it.
prank or whatever, and then
But
they
ain't
just
no one ever
escape
fucking
or run
talks to
away
me,
and are
so
let go.
fuck
And
it.
that's the end of that. Not really sure what the benefit of this is.
I'm
other than
engaging.
for their own
I
personal
talking
gain.
shit.
In clicks, I suppose you could argue that it is beneficial to have these people's faces out there.
Come
and
on,
them
load up,
embarrassed and
load
possibly
up,
could
load
dissuade them
up,
from doing
load up,
things in the
load,
future,
load,
could
load,
potentially
load,
ruin
load, load,
their
load,
own
load,
personal
load,
life if
load, load,
if those
load.
clips go viral
60
and
card
now it's
deck.
their place of employment, whatever else. And
All
certainly
right,
this
that
isn't like,
works.
you know,
It's
this
my
type of
60
thing
card
has been
Uno
around
Mock
for a long
deck.
time. Obviously, Chris Hansen really popularized this as it was televised on TV. I would like to think that there was a lot more checks and balances.
I didn't realize
from
it was just a
Chris
60
Hansen's To
card
Catch a
deck.
Predator
That's
series back in
awesome.
the day. My understanding is that that whole thing folded up because someone someone legit just like pulled the trigger and blew their own head off in front of Chris, and they were like, "Oh, we can't be doing this anymore." I think it was actually the ex-police chief that they rolled up on, and before they could do anything, he just whatever. But all that's to say, Vitaly is not this lone wolf, right? Since social media and the proliferation of the democratized access to creation of content and being able to find audiences, this kind of vigilante justice pedo hunting thing has created quite a community of people that not only like to view it, but also people, viewers and fans that like to watch it for, understandable reasons, I think. I do think there are people that do it better than Vitaly and are doing it with a genuine intention of trying to keep these people off the street, expose these people if they're, online trying to meet up with children. And I don't have a lot of negative things to say about that, really. I just think Vitaly specifically, the way he does it, the way he executes it feels like he's riding off the coattails and kind of exploiting this particular genre of content 1000% for his own gain. You could probably tell him that the kid that he's potentially protecting is gonna, get thrown in a wood chipper after his stream's done, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I don't care, as long as I get views and clicks, whatever, it doesn't matter." Vitaly, Myron, and Sneeko caught a man who came to their house with photos, videos of children, and weapons.
So both of you guys are cool with me being 37, question mark. Do you have any other pics? And they respond, yes, we're cool with it. Are you cool with us being 14 or 15? And you respond, I mean, I just don't want to get
I can't imagine. This is basically torture. Like, I'm sorry, this is torture. Yeah, there's fucking weirdos, pedophiles, or whatever, but if they've never actually committed the crime, they've never actually hurt anybody, they need to be fucking rehabilitated so they don't ever hurt anybody. This is just gonna either make them take themselves out, which is gonna hurt their family. Their family is completely fucking innocent in all this. Their family don't even know what the fuck this guy's doing, probably. So I don't know. I agree they need to be caught and exposed, but there's a right way to do that shit and a wrong way to do that shit. Now, if you expose them and they do have prior charges and they're fucked up, yeah, do this shit. They deserve it because they done already hurt somebody. But if they ain't never hurt nobody before, you can't just torture people like that. That's not okay.
You stupid motherfucker.
It's just hard for me because of my general understanding of Vitaly to get behind it and be like, hell yeah. Because I do think you get to a point with this once you're running this successful show where you might not always be able to find a candidate and you have to start hiring actors or start to script or invent certain scenarios that aren't real. I mean, we've seen that with a lot of the popular To Catch a Cheater shows on YouTube and stuff that's gone super viral over the years, where it's just very obvious that, these are paid actors or things are being orchestrated on purpose. And when you're talking about something as serious as child predation, I'd like that not to come into play, and Vitaly would be the type of person to make that happen. So I'm super conflicted on the whole thing because I'm like, I'm disgusted at how seemingly easy it is to just find someone on the internet that's ready to meet up with kids, but we unfortunately do live in quite an evil world, and that is probably just the reality. I can't fucking get over this clip though. Look.
Such a fucking pedo. Oh, you ready for this part?
A Lil Pump concert.
Nothing.
Spray painting his head with a live audience on live stream. It's like, man, how far we've come since the Chris Hansen, why don't you take a seat over there days, right? Just like, I guess this is just the new iteration
we'll get rid of that.
Pedo hunting in 2024.
This sucks.
But, man, it's fucking crazy.
Talk about being mana fucking screwed.
Online sentiment, just about some of this stuff.
Should we talk about Vitaly and how he knows where every pedophile is on the planet?
Yeah, we could.
I think we need to have that discussion. So there's all these guys that are streaming. It's not just one channel. And they all catch pedophiles. And then they all humiliate them. And I think they just let them go back out there.
It's like catch and release.
Yeah. So what I'm curious about is why, one, are they not getting arrested? And then two, how do they find them? Like, what is happening in content?
I can't decide if this is great or bad. Yeah, I know.
So here's the thing. It is tricky, right? Because even though they don't get arrested, they get humiliated.
And some do get arrested. I watched some of the streams where some of them got arrested.
Okay.
Whether or not they get charged, I don't know. But some of them do.
They're at least arrested, but they might not even end up going to jail. Right?
But are they even arrested? Vitaly has been known time and time again to hire paid actor cops, fake cops, to pull off his pranks and stuff like that. So I wouldn't for a second put it past him to hire fake police to make it seem like they're making an arrest to assuage people's negative, inclinations or negative opinions of how he handles it.
And then we have to have that conversation, where it's like, you're not keeping them off the streets and you're just making money off it. Are you making money off of child porn? Like, it's kind of what it is, right?
I'm with him on the first half. I'm not sure. I don't know if I would call it the same as making money off of CP. I see the angle he's trying to get there. Like, what Vitaly is doing, he is exploiting the ease of getting people riled up against this common target. Like, there is no easier way to unify most people than being like, hey, this is a person that preys on children, and then you're taking that and you're adding in these entertainment layers of like the humiliation rituals, the guest appearances by celebrities, Lil Pump rapping while you're shaving
old Fitter Fang,
spray painting Ty Dolla $ign, smoking a blunt while you're shaving dudes.
Rat Fairy.
This weird feeling of exploitation to me.
Interesting.
A very serious topic, but again, there's kind of this moral dilemma, because if these are predators online that are getting humiliated, I don't really have a problem with that. This person says, I think they achieve very little except for getting the low-hanging fruit, i.e. those who are so stupid or incautious that they would have got themselves caught anyways. It makes smarter pedos realize they need to be more careful and take more drastic measures.
I'll think about it.
Abuse. Also, these groups seem to be largely comprised of angry men who enjoy bullying and confrontation. Lies about protecting children ring a little hollow.
I'm trying to get myself out there as much as possible, and shit ain't easy.
If this wasn't lucrative,
what the fuck?
An easy way to get attention,
you know what, I'm conceding. That's some bullshit. How do I not get a single fucking land? Especially a forest.
Not only that, one of these guys gets
that's a dominant mana in this deck.
Will be the assault. Just turn everything over to the authorities. He ain't Batman, and he is basically keeping them on the street to prey on more victims. So there is, there is levels of assault. There's video clips that I won't show of one of the alleged predators getting knocked out by somebody, I think a bystander. There's just no way that, if this continues on, that it's not going to end in somebody getting killed or shot or maimed or whatever the hell it is. There's already been cases of other vigilante pedo hunters getting killed. This is a Michigan guy who had started to get a little following on Instagram as this kind of, vigilante predator hunter that went by Bupak Shakur. Built a following posting confrontation videos. I know nothing about this guy except that one night he approached two young men at a restaurant, accused them of being a pedo. One of them pulled a knife, the other dude pulled a gun, shot him a bunch of times, killed him on the spot. Interestingly, the two kids that he approached about being pedos were both teenagers, 17 and 18.
Where's
so,
balls over here? Its own category.
Definitely I think a large
I wish they could support. I don't know why they couldn't support 4-on-4.
In the confrontation and the creating content than they are about vetting actual predators and making sure that they're not going up to the wrong people and making it very serious.
Let's see what we got.
Kids go around as a prank and just go up to random men in grocery stores and be like, "Yo, this dude's a predator!" Like just as like a ha-ha snicker. To get,
I can win
to try to make this cute little TikTok or
2 games in a row. At least 2 games in a row. We'll see what I can do here. Because
that is
I do have a bunch of stuff.
What's your name?
I got some mystery bags, collectors, boosters, booster boxes.
My name is Boris.
Good stuff.
What's your name? Shake my hand. What's the problem? Why you sit with my daughter?
So.
You know how old she is? I have no idea. You
have
no idea.
I
have no idea.
will open something.
What the fuck you thought was gonna happen here?
Starting with a regular booster at 2 wins.
Pizza. Yeah,
if I get 3 wins.
Red. You know how old she is?
Wait, if I get 4 wins, I'll do a collectors.
Is that what the conversation looked like?
Do it like that. I have to get 4 wins. And I can't. After 2 losses, it resets.
How old is she? I have no idea. Lila, how old are you?
I'm sorry. She's 23 on a dating site. All we've done is
so she didn't tell you how old she was?
She did.
She did? Yeah. How old is she?
She said she was 15.
How did she tell you how old she actually is?
She said she's 15.
She said she's 15. Why are you here? Why are you sitting here?
I'm just having a...
With a fucking 15-year-old?
Having a pizza.
Piece of pizza with a fucking 15-year-old.
It's not against the law.
You think that's okay?
It's not against the law.
It's not against the law?
No.
Is that all you spoke? Yeah.
This is actually, I think, one of the first viral clips I saw from these kind of streams from Vitaly, and I've seen a lot of stuff from Bradley as well, so that's why it caught my attention. This seems very legit. I mean, this guy's name is Herschel Weingrod. He's like an ex-Nickelodeon producer or something.
Wait,
so he goes on to start walking away.
What about trying to meet a 15-year-old? Oh shit! I'm sorry, it's not a boy, it's a girl. Whoa.
I don't know how that's legal.
Trying to meet a 15-year-old. Okay.
So then, like, he just leaves, and that's it. Again, this is a long stream. I certainly haven't watched all of it. I've just seen these clips on Twitter. So if this man now goes viral, this dude who's had this prestigious career in Hollywood, big surprise there, and he's now gone viral from this Vitaly clip and is probably disgraced and embarrassed. Like, obviously, his
make this work.
Circle is going to see it, his family's going to see it, his colleagues, people he knows in his real life. I guess net good. Like, if you're going to meet up with what is apparently a 15-year-old girl for, pizza or whatever, sure, buddy, typical talk from these dudes. It's like, oh, we're just gonna hang out and have a conversation. Like, I have no problem with you being humiliated in public. Love to see there to be some type of charge, quite frankly. So this is one of those times where this was a little more straightforward, like a punk concert, which just makes my brain fucking shit its pants. This one I'm like, okay, but again, it's like, how long can you do this and continue to do this type of thing before you start to have to keep elevating and raising the bar for entertainment value, right? You can't, it's just, otherwise people will move on to something else. So there will be a point where he probably escalates at Vitaly, which is
take damage or I draw cards.
Classic,
that works for me. I'll do it again next turn too.
You deserve death. You deserve. You want to fuck him in the ass, bro. You want to fuck him in the ass. No, did I say that? Man, I know you want to fuck him in the ass. He looks like a nice little 50-year-old boy. You want to fuck him. No, bro. Disgusting.
So they're like assaulting this dude, and then they make him drink from a dog bowl.
I really don't know how that's legal.
No, cuff him! Cuff him, you dumbass motherfucker!
And then it's like, and then he just runs away, and it's like, hey, we got the viral clip, right? That's really all that matters.
Hey, I'm
who
dead.
cares? This is a longer comment, but I want to read a part of it because I think it sums up how I feel in a lot of ways. This guy says, there's no doubt in my mind that these people are only and explicitly doing this regarding Vitaly and whoever else on Kick doing this type of thing because they have finally found a group of people that they are allowed to do basically whatever they want to without serious repercussions. Totally agree. What they are doing in many cases could jeopardize any legitimate law enforcement prosecute these pedos. Many people in law enforcement were actually against Chris Hansen's To Catch a Predator back in the day because of the legalities of entrapment, even when they still had a whole team coordinating with law enforcement following a host of procedures. There were even judges throwing out To Catch a Predator cases because of the intricacies involved. So that's a very good point. Like, even with a whole production team trying to do this in a way that wouldn't have it thrown out in court, clearly Vitaly is not taking any sort of precautions in that sense. You can't go into court and show this clip of them beating this dude and making him drink from the dog bowl and be like, officer, here's my proof, and put him in jail, please. It's like, if anything, Vitaly will be the one ending up getting charged with something, and these predators will continue to walk free and continue to prey on kids on the internet or whatever. My genuine fear is that many of these people that are being entrapped by these Kick streams are so far down the IQ point skill tree, they are basically trapping clinically retarded adults and then hazing, borderline torturing them in front of live audiences. There's no room for rehab or growth from these encounters. They are just straight up ruining their lives. And just to be clear, true predatory pedophiles deserve to have their lives ruined. I think we all agree on that. They deserve federal prison time and to be on the sex offender registry for the rest of their lives. These streams are gross and should not be applauded or platformed. Also, before someone replies some bullshit like, oh, I can't believe you're advocating for pedophiles, etc.
Give me something to write with right quick.
That's where this moral dilemma comes in, because what he is saying, I think, is right on the money. But the flip side of it is like, yeah, it's also just these people getting exposed for something that's heinous.
That'll work.
I don't know, man. I'm curious what you guys think about this type of thing. Like, there is a level of grossness to what they're doing, but I think we're so desensitized now on the internet where it's easy, just easy cannon fodder for us to just point and laugh and be like, yeah, get them, send them to the gulag or whatever. There's
one loss.
Humanity
I'll start
left online.
cracking this shit.
The flip
Why
side of
not?
That is like it's hard to feel humanity for people that are willing to, you know, try and meet up with a child for explicit acts. So this is a 6-hour live stream that Vitaly did with Steve Will Do It, which I mentioned previously.
Chat, are you guys ready? All right, what's the evidence on this guy, guys? You want to read out loud?
Read it. Okay. So look, this guy was like, "Yes, I can't wait for you to fuck me. I'm glad you don't care that I'm only 11 years old."
See, I'm sorry. I just see Steve gives giveaways and change people's lives. Well, he's about to change. You got him out.
This is something different. This is something different.
It's just so surreal. So they just kind of like sit around and laugh at these transcripts that they've allegedly farmed from, you know, like that Reddit comment said, what seems to be retarded people. He looks fucked up too. He's probably banged up on pills or booze of some sort. They read the scripts, they get a good laugh out of it, and then they plan out, you know, what prank they're gonna do as they take bong rips and drink tequila together. And
I'll be wearing a striped shirt and blue slacks. He said, "Did you say you were spending the night?" I said, "Okay, perfect. Yeah, I can if that's okay." He said, "Sure it is. What will you tell your parents?"
We got enough evidence to call the cops on this one. We'll get him locked up.
I said, "Well, I can just say I'm spending the night at a friend's
yeah, he
house."
says that, but I'm not sure that that's ever happened. Like, we'll get him locked up. Like, that's not really how that works, I don't think. So this one apparently is a 62-year-old dude. In this case with Steve Will Do It, that's talking to a pretend 15-year-old male. The friend surprise him with confetti and a check and pretend he's on a game show. I don't know.
Steve, have that money hanging in the front of the check.
Okay.
Ready, Steve?
Yeah.
Confetti. Where's the confetti? Where's the other confetti? All right, Rio, come here.
What up, bro?
Go, Steve. All right. You're on the game show. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Woo! Woo!
So you're on a show. What would you
do?
Where we set up, we have a Facebook toy, and it's what would you do if you had an opportunity to have sex with a 15-year-old. You won $69,000 because you did the right thing. And congrats. Because what you did was
Buying alcohol for minor too? That's crazy. Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Why are you shaking? You're good.
No, but you.
Bareback bottom boy, huh? Bareback bottom boy. Fuck me. Am I too old for you?
Wait a second.
Am I too old for you?
You said no.
He said no. He said no. I said no.
Oh, you said no. Congrats. 69,000 here.
You said no. You won the money.
Whoa!
Let's go.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, perfect. Hell yeah.
What would you do? You seen that show?
So they're pretending to reward him for doing the right thing, but then they realize later he was going to go through with it, and they keep asking him the same thing over and over. Is he?
Go ahead. That's good boy.
Oh, we're back at the Jack in the Box. Also, I didn't meet the Dutchie. I didn't meet the Dutchie. God judges you, not Donald Trump.
They finally get him to say that he fucked up.
He's like just acting so casual and normal.
Why do you like little boys?
Sarah, just explain us how you feel and what's going on through your head and what you're just so sorry to try. Sarah, it is what it is. You've done this multiple times. You fucked up. You just admitted it. That's all we wanted. So admit it. You fucked up. That's a bad fuck up, dog. A lot of people fuck up in life.
Said no.
You should have said no. So why did you say yes?
I don't know.
Why did you say yes? You've done this before.
I've never done this before.
You've done this before.
I have never.
I remember you from my childhood. You've done this before.
What?
Away from your childhood.
Okay.
Because I've never done this before.
All right. I hope that was not you, pedophile Bob.
Fucking this guy is just so cringe.
They're gonna figure it out. I do have faith that Vegas is gonna do the right thing and take him in. We've turned over all the evidence to them. They've got text messages and videos and confirmation of what the gentleman was gonna wear when he showed up here. So they got no reason to take him in and send him to jail. He's a pedo.
Let's tell the cop because he looks like he's starting. No,
Be on camera.
Huh?
They don't really want to be on camera.
Really? No. 3 more is gonna come.
Yeah.
Guys, Chad, should we do 3 predators at the same time in the store? And when they run out, the cops are already there.
Yeah, exactly. If they
let's do 3 at the same time. That'll be the greatest fucking history moment of all eternity of life.
Come on.
I don't know. Now he's talking about like 3 more coming to the store. He's like playing Pokemon. Got to catch them all apparently on this live stream. The stream goes on
What
forever.
the
They
fuck?
continue calling like alleged predators. They try to get one to meet up with them at a casino. I don't really know what else happens in the stream, but eventually The stream just ends with like Steve ordering a bunch of food, buying a gold chain for Vitaly, as Steve likes to do, and then they just gamble on Steak for a while, which is obviously part of Vitaly's contract because Steak owns Kick. So the whole thing's incredibly chaotic. There seems to be some organic moments. Obviously, a lot of it is.
Come on, what the fuck, guys?
I guess that is the appeal of live streams, though, is you never truly know what's going to happen if you're catching these predators and assaulting people on live stream. There was a point in that stream though where Vitaly's like, oh yeah, we called the cops, we have enough evidence for this one or whatever, but he then goes on to say, this is why we don't like calling the cops, because now we have to stay here as part of the evidence, as if he's bothered that, oh god, they're cutting into my stream time. I have to stay and be a witness. Like, you're gonna do this whole ass stream and then just expect to be like, oh, here's the transcript, here's the guy covered in glitter, like, see you later, throw him in jail. And brother, that's not how due process works. Like, that's not how
school, see?
Vitaly's Kick page. He also suggests that everything that he does, the stunts, the challenges.
All right, let's try this again.
Are done and performed by professionals in a controlled environment solely for entertainment purposes only. So regardless of the outcome, I don't think there's a shred or morsel of Vitaly's heart or soul that genuinely cares about what he's doing at the game level. It's 100% just like, hey, how can we exploit this particular genre?
I don't know, man. I mean, like I said before, you gotta get rid of these motherfuckers want to touch kids. If they've never done it before, rehabilitate them. They've done it before. They've already gone too far. I'm sorry, just have.
Videos of like buying these guys food or like doing this thing for a homeless guy.
And I don't mean, 18-year-old with a 17-year-old or 16-year-old.
You'll watch
like you just turned, you're like 17 5 days before, your girlfriend's fucking almost 17, 16, and all of a sudden now you're 18, it's about to be 17, now you're in prison for pedophilia shit. That don't make sense to me. Like that's not okay. People should go to jail for that. I'm talking about if you are under the age of 18 and you are with someone that is like 20 or older, I'd say. And it depends on like how much younger than 18 you are that they can be older than you. I'd say a 2-year difference at most, because people grow up together like that all the fucking time.
Go to the law enforcement and turn over cases on them and actually have them locked up and not deal with this possible infraction fiasco. But of course the problem with that is that doesn't make for good content, and you can't ink multi-million-dollar streaming deals if you're just doing all that behind the scenes, so that's never going to happen. All that's to say is anyone willingly and intentionally trying to take a child can be thrown in a tripper out the street, but who is Vitaly to go around and deliver this kind of, humiliation justice? Even though from a logical perspective it seems like they're doing more harm than good, maybe, there could be a world in which people become a bit more afraid of doing things like this so they don't end up a victim of this vigilante justice. So maybe that's some sort of silver lining. The flip side of that, maybe it would make potential predators better or vigilant in hiding their evil inclinations. Now, I think much like that comment on Reddit we read earlier, these type of people we're dealing with are low IQ, borderline mentally retarded anyway, so I'm not sure that this is going to kind of create some sort of deterrent, because people like this are probably just going to end up getting caught anyways. But I am curious what you guys think about this. Is it a net good, right?
Buy myself an extra turn.
It's just so hard to see past Vitaly.
I feel safe.
He's a piece of shit, just because I've known him for the past decade and have just always thought pretty poorly of him. I think it's quite obvious that he's only doing this to enrich himself, but even if that's true, is there a net benefit by this kind of public humiliation ritual around these people that are allegedly trying to meet up with minors online? I think the underlying theme is that humanity is just cooked, quite frankly. And, this is just a new iteration of entertainment. From How to Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen to Vigilante Justice with Vitaly TV on Kick.com. Make sure you gamble on Steak after the stream's over. What a time to be alive. As always, I appreciate your guys' time, and thank you so much for being here as I'm kind of wrestling with this myself, watching all these clips go viral, trying to decide what the fuck I think about it. We'll see how it plays out. I think eventually someone's probably going to get killed, and no one will be surprised. And whether that's a bad guy or a theoretical good guy, time will tell. Make sure you hip thrust that motherfucking like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't. That would mean the world. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace. The fake seizure was so embarrassing.
Oh.
The pelvic thrusts are too much? Oh, Jesus. My brothers and sisters in Christ, this sounds
Fuck.
Our way reference. Our arrestee is unable to breathe.
What are you doing, bud? Do I? Oh, that's right. I'm a silly. No, it's not on there. That's right. I forgot to put it back on. Ah. Oh, that's one thing. So it starts over here. Come on, you prick. Log in. Alright, love you, bye! Alright, if she messages you but before you don't have to be back here, let me know. Right. I'm sorry. I know. That's not your fault. That's fine. I love you. Love you. Bye. What the hell? All right, bop. And my turn. Ouch. Ooh.
金の腐ったやつとは思わなかったよ。
だから俺は保健体育が常に5だったんだってば。そんな失敗はしねえって。いや保健体育は関係ないって。とぼけないでくださいよ。そのクリクリの猫っけ。
It won't show the picture.
銀さんの遺伝ですよ。俺はテンパーの伝承者か。
That's funny. It shows the subtitles, but not the picture. That's alright. Oh shit. I shall fix it in a moment.
迷惑な話だぜ。
ペーパーが責任逃れしようとしてますよ。諦めの悪いパパですね、銀楽。
その落語家みたいな名前やめてくんない？
あ、やばい。ぐずり出した。
うんこでも漏らしたんじゃないですか？
土が欲しいんですよ。誰かお土の出る方はいらっしゃいませんか？
私がしてみるね。
出るわけねえだろ。何構成に目覚めてんの？
Oh well.
実は私、昨日から腹の調子が。
お前のうんこで何解決するんだよ。
飲んだ。
飲みましたよ。
ちゃんと吸ってるよ。生きてるみたい。
おい、こいつにはもう赤ん坊を抱かせるなよ。
ちょっと私にもやらせるあるよ。
ガキがガキに触るなんて。ねえ、早いよ。
近頃は男の方が。分かっときな。ババは得意なんだからこんなんはさ。
おいおい。やばくねえか。みんな楽しそうだし。
なんだかこんなんあった方がいいだろ。俺は焼かせるガキだよ。
だから。
Gonna have to meet that, I guess. Come on. He's just running down the road with a fucking baby. All right. See what happens. I got to draw a card. Not bad, not bad. I can live with that. Come on. Come on, guy. Oh, I got to write the stuff down. 2 losses. You know, I had 2 losses in a row. Now I got 1 win on the next level. Next round. Huh. Okay, toss that out first. That's her. Hmm. Do this. Word. Oops. Hmm. Really? I'm so surprised. Unless you got a board wipe. But you need the ward costs. 2 ward costs. Right? Yeah. 2 ward. Yeah. Oh my god. That was the Ultra Ulamog. Yeah. We're up to a booster pack. If you're in chat watching and stream watching, type in chat what kind of pack. Got Lost Caverns of Ixalan, All Will Be One, March of the Machines, Modern Horizons 3, Zendikar Rising. Yeah. Fucking Kagura. Yo, Gintama is the shit. They're gonna have him lose his job real quick. I'm not stupid, I'm Katsura. I love that dude. He is fucking hilarious. Oh my god. That's too fucking funny. That's too funny. The only time a man should cry is if it's arm too tight. Oh, he pissed himself. That baby peed. Getting told he's got himself in some shit. Poor Hasagawa-san. Alright, so what can I do? I'm gonna have to do that. Take that. That's my turn. I'll toss this out. Next turn. Oh, that's crazy. That sucks. Oh, you dick. I needed that mana. Probably gonna be dead next turn anyways. I'm dead. One loss. Hmm. I want to see what it can do. Let's see what happens. Oh, I wish I would have went and got some first. I'm hungry. After this, I'm getting something to fucking eat. Give it. Come on. Let's put out you. Nipple. Come on. All right, not bad, not bad. What really there was another roof. Get you out. I think it'll be more of a benefit at the moment. Taking both. All right. Not bad, not bad. He's freaking out. Come on. Hey, another win. Three wins, one loss. We are on the edge, ladies and gentlemen. Give me about 2 or 3 minutes and I'll be right back.